Hello, welcome back everyone. How we are doing today? It's another video where I'll be sharing with you my top trade setup, okay, and also my my favorite setup for the week, the one I'm planning to trade, and the pairs I'm looking forward to take this week. And then lastly, I will also be revealing to you the trade, something like that at the top there. The trade I'm currently on, okay, the one I still have open and running right now. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video properly. All right, so welcome back. First off, I'm currently in on USD card. I'm selling USD card. I actually started selling USD card right here, and then the reason behind my selling is this head and shoulder pattern that I saw a couple of weeks back, and I took a short trade because of this rejection candle that was there. I actually took this trade on 1 hour time frame. Okay, I took the trade on 1 hour time frame, and then it rejected very nicely. And then when it broke below here, it kind of ranged, all right. And then I took another shot at the bottom, at the top there, okay. And it ranged a bit. The fundamentals came in. The CPI was in. Where I was in this trade when CPI happened, PPI came, NFP came. I was in on this trade, but fortunately, all of the sporadicity and all of the craziness that happened during the news, they didn't really affect it that much. Okay, but I've seen the profits will go back into loss and then to range for a minute, and it continues to go like that, like that, like that. So right now, I think I'm still holding this trade. I just opened this last one on Friday, and I shared the trade with few of my folks on our Telegram page. If you are not on the Telegram page, go to my bio right now and click the link there to join the Telegram page. It's free. Share signal, share trade setups. Okay, the one you like to trade, you can pick it and always trade responsibly. And also, I also want to take a minute to ask people, if you know you're watching this video and you've not really subscribed, I will implore you to do what, to subscribe to the channel. Okay, click the like button and then enjoy it so you can get more video and you can get more opportunity to watch my video in the nearest future. If this video has in a way helped you one way or the other, don't forget to subscribe. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's go right. Let's continue with this trade. So first off, you can see DXY at the bottom. I intentionally put it there so I can interject, or I can correlate it with a couple of pairs I'll be analyzing today. First of all, we're starting with USD CAD, which I've been talking about. You can see the fact that dollar is deteriorating slowly, and this is on daily band. If I try to draw a trend line, it's going to look like this, and you can see it has broken the trend line. And not just that, it broke it and then it pulled back to retesting it. And then this previous low is already broken to the downside, retesting it now. So obviously we can also draw another form of bearish trend line. As a matter of fact, let me use the proper tool to draw it. So as you can see right here, we have a very nice bullish trend line on the daily band. Okay, and then you can see the market broke it, and then we have another bearish trend line right here, which is very nice. Okay, some of us don't believe in trend line. I kind of do in a way, but I don't trade it directly. I always I support it with a couple of other tools like support and resistance, stuff like that. So if I'm ever gonna take this trade, it would have definitely taken a short trade where, because I have this thing called OABC pattern. Okay, so this is a very good entry, and then this would have been my second sell entry right here. Okay, so this is how I would have taken this sell trade on dollar index. Okay, however, moving forward, for fact that dollar index still remain bearish, okay, I will still be looking for the sell, okay, the sell off of this USD card probably to this zone, okay, and then maybe further down the road. Okay, so that is going to be my plan on USD card moving forward. I still think this level right here, this particular structure right here, is going to pose a challenge for the pair. Okay, it's going to pose a challenge, especially for the sell trade I currently have running. So I'm looking forward to that. However, if it happens that the market just break it decisively and that was all, I guess I'll be looking to take another sell trade on this particular pair. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, this sell trade on USD cards still remain the same. I'm gonna keep holding it for as long as possible. All right, so that's that on USD card. If anything change, definitely I'm gonna update you during the midweek. And then the second trade I'm also holding, I think this one already closed me out in profit, is pound USD. Okay, this is pound USD, and you can see that for fact that dollar index is quite weak. Okay, you can see the weakness in dollar index at the bottom there. Okay, and taking a buy trade. Okay, on GU seems to be very productive. I took my first buy here. Okay, I took my first buy here. I think somewhere something around Monday, I believe. Okay, that was Tuesday, the 12th. Yeah, the 12th or 13th of August. Okay, that was on Tuesday. And the market went up very well. And then all of a sudden came down and then pulled back. I was still holding the trade very nicely until the retail sales came on Wednesday or Thursday, and it closed me out at break even, and I took another buy here and I targeted the top here, and that was the end of that trade anyways. So right now, the best thing I'm looking for right now, okay, or let's say the major thing I'm anticipating for currently is the pullback of this bullish momentum that started. Okay, that's already begun. Okay, so I'm just gonna delete this. Okay, they're no more. They don't really need to be there anymore because the market is already on the move. Okay, the market is already on the move. So for me now, the best thing is to start looking for what a pullback and then continuation of this bullish momentum that already started and it's already moving. And then look at also correlating it with DXY, you can see the bearish momentum. So if this particular structure at the bottom here also get broken, sorry, this particular structure here got broken, pull back nicely, and then fall further, then we see this pullback very nicely, and then the market will continue to ride to the upside, slow and steady on GU. Okay, so that is the plan. That's my current setup, my current plan on GU right now. Okay, is to look for buy, something like this. Okay, I'll look for pullback. All right, back to this zone, and then I will look for a buy trade moving forward. And also, we can get a much deeper pullback, probably to retesting this trend line. Okay, possibly it could happen this week. All right, well, I won't really sit on that. However, this will be the major zone I'll be looking for a trade. I will look for candlestick pattern break of inner structure before I go for that buy, anyways. So that's the plan on GU. Let's go to the euro dollar right now. So as far as euro dollar is concerned, I'm currently in a buy trade. Okay, I'm currently in a buy trade right now. And okay, let me put this right here because I've already analyzed EU. I mean, pound dollar. So I'm currently in a buy trade on euro dollar. As you can see, the bearish momentum on DXY is also playing very nicely on euro dollar moving forward. And you can also notice that the bullish momentum on the 2 hour band right here seems to be working very nicely on euro. Okay, but there's a but here. There is also a possibility of a pullback. Okay, probably all the way down to retesting this zone before it continues to go up. But any which way, I'm going to hold this trade for as long as possible. And the only reason why I will change my mind about this buy trade because I don't sleep or marry a bias. I look for a possible entry on pairs and then I trade them accordingly. However, the only reason why I'll be looking for a sell trade on this particular pair is if it breaks below here and break below here as well, below this range band, all the way down here, then I might look to sell all the way down here. Okay, this will be the only reason why I will be looking for a sell trade right here. Okay, if it happens to break all the way down to the zone, a possible sell trade is called for right there. Otherwise, if we come back here, there's a possibility that it's going to get a rebound to the upside again, and I won't mind taking the buy. Or maybe we're just going to turn all this box, all this area, it's just going to turn into a big fat range. Okay, it might just turn into a big fat range, something like this. Okay, I just something like this. Yeah, sorry for my tool. Okay, it might just turn into a big fat range, something like that. But anyways, I'm watching and I'm waiting very patiently to see all of this goes. I want to see where this came from. I think this eye is still. I'm not sure how important it is again. I'm not so sure. I think I might just have it deleted so we can have a much clearer screen moving forward. All right, so I think that is already it, and I'm gonna draw a very nice trend line like this. I guess that is that. Okay, I guess that is much better now. I think this is much better. So I'm gonna leave it all like this, and we see how euro-dollar go this week. Okay. However, this pullback, I'm being open. That is the reason why I'm still I have that pullback right there. I'm being open. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to marry or fixate on a particular movement. But I think I'm gonna leave this buy trade to see how it's gonna go. Okay, and for fact that DXY still remain bearish inside this zone at the bottom here. Okay, for the fact that it still remains inside the zone at the bottom, there's a possibility that it's going to come all the way down to 150, okay, 100.50 zone. Okay, if it comes to that area, then we might possibly see euro dollar at the very top, maybe to this area, maybe to 1.100, maybe 5 or something. Okay, but I don't want to jump the gun. Like I used to say, I want to see how things goes moving forward. So I'm still holding euro dollar. The same thing on Aussie dollar as well. I'm also buying Aussie and I'm keeping it safe and steady. Okay, after this bearish momentum that happened a couple of weeks back, you can see all this very, very heavy bearish momentum. I think Aussie dollar seems to be recuperating very nicely all the way back to the upside. Break the top here, pull back nicely. I missed this top where I took this buy, all right, which was very nice. So I'm looking forward to taking the first TP at 0.6713. Okay, and if this area get broken nicely, I will extend the target all the way to the top. Okay, so that will be my plan on Aussie dollar. Okay, that's gonna be my plan on Aussie dollar, and my target at the top will be 0.670. Okay, 687. Sorry, 0.6870. That's gonna be my target moving forward at this particular junction right here. So that's gonna be my plan. But right now, I am still selling Aussie dollar, and I'm keeping the trade steady as far as long as it remains above this particular trend line. As long as it remains on this trend line, I'm keeping the buy trade steady. My stop loss is still below here. My TP is a 1:2.6 trade. So let's see how this goes moving forward. Let's see how this goes. I think the immediate top right here is here. So let's see if it's gonna come all the way to the top. All right, and then we'll move forward from there. Okay, we move forward from there, slow and steady. And then now let's start. Let's get right into my plan for this coming week. Okay, so first off, on Kiwi dollar, I think Kiwi dollar looks quite nice. Okay, you can see the bullish momentum is nice, but the last monetary policy that the Reserve Bank of New Zealand dropped, which is they started cutting their rate, and they cut their rate by 0.25. Okay, basis point. Okay, decided to cut their rate, which is not, they're not the first to cut their rate. GU, I mean, the pounds, okay, Bank of England have also cut their rate. I think Australian also have cut their rate. Swiss franc, which is Swiss National Bank, also they've cut their rate. We're only waiting for United States now to see the Fed to see if they're also going to follow suit in cutting rate. Well, like I said, the best plan is to always wait to see how the fundamentals look like, and before you now start planning it technically. Okay, and that has always been my go-to game. All right. So first off, I want to see this actually go up a little bit more before I get a pullback, and then I will look into buying Kiwi dollar, adding it to my already open trades. Okay. Whereas I would definitely be trading my USD card, Euro dollar, and Aussie dollar. I'll be trading them in profit for me to have enough margin to open this trade because I don't like having multiple trades running concurrently. So on Kiwi dollar, I'm still looking for bullish momentum to continue. The one that started after all this drop, okay, all this bearish momentum ended. I want to see this continue, and I want to be able to take it and follow it gradually. On Euro GBP, I took a sell, but I'm waiting for a much better pullback. Okay, it looks quite neat. Okay, looks really, really neat right now. Okay, so I wouldn't mind taking a much further sell trade, provided that I get a decent pullback on Euro GBP. Okay, if I can get a much decent pullback on, give me a minute, on Euro GBP, something that looks like this. Okay, let's make it basic white. Yeah, something like this. I think this is much better to be a marker. All right, good. So I think it's, yeah, it's coming. I know it's gonna show up eventually. So first of all, I have to delete this. This doesn't make sense anymore. Okay, good. So if I get a pullback, okay, a more decent pullback to this zone, I will look into holding another sell trade right there. Okay, there, right here. Okay, I'll look into holding another sell trade right there. If it happens to pull back nicely and I get a rejection candle, okay, or that breaks below this low, I will look into a sell. My stop is going to be above here. My target here first. I'm going to target this area second, okay, because they all look quite decent. Okay, this is be a very nice zone to also target moving forward. All right, so that's my plan on Euro GBP. I'm looking forward to it, to this pullback. Okay, we might get, let me delete this. Okay, it might be something short. Okay, that's the first, and it might be something a bit deeper. Okay, something a bit deeper, something like this, and then we're gonna see a drop. Right, but either way, I'll be watching for at this supply zone. Okay, I watch at this supply zone what the market is gonna do at this area. Whatever the market does there will be the determinant of my possible entry. Okay, moving forward. Okay, it's gonna determine what I'm going to do with the pair moving forward. So that's the plan on Euro GBP. Okay, I'm looking for sell right now. If I'm ever gonna look for buy, it will definitely be at the top here. Okay, then I will look for a buy somewhere around there. Anything below here, anything below here, it's gonna be a sell trade for me. All right, it's gonna be a sell trade for me. That's that about that. And in USDCHF, I'm looking for a sell trade also. I'm looking for a sell trade in USDCHF. As you can see, the news took it up. Okay, the news, the retail sales and the unemployment rate change data that came out, very positive and hawkish for dollar last week. It took the price up drastically, and then later on Thursday and Friday, the market started easing up a little by little. So I want to see it actually break below this support right here. Break below this support, pull back nicely. I'll look for some rejection candlestick right there, and then I will take a sell trade moving forward. That's going to be my plan. And also correlating it with dollar, the weakness in DXY, you can see that it looks quite nice. And also taking note that it's been bearish for like forever. It's been bearish for like a very long time. I think we have a support here that kind of looks very, very decisive. Okay, it's loading up. Okay, yeah, we have a support right here. And the same thing that happened here, the market used this particular area of support as resistance. So it's forming up very quite nicely. So I wouldn't mind targeting this. If the market comes here, I will see what the reaction is gonna be, and then maybe we're gonna get it to actually touch here. But the next area of interest is right at the bottom here. Okay, it's right at the bottom here. Give me a minute. Okay, the next area of interest is right at the bottom here, and that will be my ultimate TP level. But I'm not going to overlook this area of support, okay, as a possible area that the market can try to play a rebound kind of game, okay. But this area kind of proves that, okay, we should consider this past structure, because you can see this was previously support and now it was used as resistance. So that's the reason why I'm kind of paying a very close attention to those past areas, because past kind of make we use the past to measure the present in the financial market basically, and they all play a very good role in the market, and we have to pay close attention to them uh, for better setup for good trade, for better trade, anyways. So that's that. And then moving forward, I believe I have another setup on gold. So gold, I was looking for a short trade on gold earlier last week. However, that didn't play out nicely. And the news also kind of took the whole thing off my plate. So right now, the best thing I can actually take now is to look for a buy trade, and it's gonna be at the top. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be at the top here. Right, I'm looking for a pullback right now, so I can look for a buy trade moving forward. Okay, this is what I'm looking for right now. We have a new all-timer as a 2509. Okay, we had a new all-timer last week Friday. Okay, we had a new all-timer at the very first time gold will be touching 5110 actually. Okay, 5110. I mean 2510, excuse me. This is the very first time gold will be touching 2510, which is $2,510 per ounce. Okay, if you are a bullion fan, a gold bullion fan, okay, you know what I'm talking about. So that is how it goes. But right now, I'm just looking to buy gold right now. Taking a sell on gold right now might be a very big mistake. So, and I don't want to get into all of that. So, I would rather just stick to buying gold right about now. So, this is going to be the plan. I will look forward to pull back. If it doesn't pull back, I am not going to touch it. But if it does pull back, then maybe it's going to be a very good one. Who knows? And then let's talk about just a bit about S&P 500. Let me quickly remove this. Let's talk quickly a bit about S&P 500 before we now touch the crypto world. So this is S&P 500 right here. I'm gonna talk a bit. You can see the bullish since he pulled back heavily, okay, and due to the fear in the market this past few months, okay, you can see this heavy drop, okay. You can see this heavy drop. Market dropped drastically. It has found its way back to the top and almost retesting the 60. Give me a minute. I'm not sure that's 60 something. So it's about okay, yeah, that's 5670. Okay, it's about to retesting the all-time high at 50 at 60 at 5670. Okay, it's about touching. Let me actually write it there. Okay, I should have write it there. So we have 55.670. So we have that top right here. So that's the very first time we're gonna see uh S&P 500 at that top, okay, and it's staying there very very nicely. I think, okay, right now I'm the one thinking. So if possibly this top were taken out, this particular top right here, if you get taken out, you can see it's been used as a couple of it's been used as it's a key zone basically. We have support, we have resistance, we have another resistance, and now it's been used as resistance. But due to the fact that this bullish momentum is quite strong, you can see we have really nothing to worry about because I am kind of sure that this is going to get taken out sooner or later. Okay, if it successfully get taken out, then we might see actually the 5670 zone getting retested and possibly broken back to the to the upside. We're seeing gold at all-time high. We've also witnessed that the stock market has finally find their way around the bullishness again. Nvidia took the big chunk of the correction back all the way to the top. Tesla, Apple, every single one of them have recuperated and they've corrected themselves back to the upside. Like I said in my previous video, the US stock market will always be bullish. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, that's always been bullish. So taking a sell is just any bearish move is just a simple pullback. Okay, just a pullback. Okay, it's always going to be bearish. Okay, because it's the Wall Street. So the same thing on Nas 100. But before we talk about Nas 100, let me quickly just draw something like if you break above here, you can look for a buy trade. Simple as that. Okay, if that's this particular resistance level, okay, or this zone right here at the top, if it's taken out successfully, I think the next thing or the only thing you want to look for is a buy trade. Okay, it's a buy trade. Don't try to sell S&P 500. However, if I'm ever going to take a sell trade, ever going to take a sell trade, on S&P 500, then this particular top right here, excuse me, this particular bottom right here, it has to be broken. It has to be broken to the downside. If it break below here, pull back nicely, I might take a short trade. Probably this is my ultimate target, but believe me, I'm gonna trail it because I'm definitely not gonna sleep on this sell. Okay, break below trend line, below this previous low, pull back. I will target this area first, this area second. If it still doesn't look as if it's gonna rebound because I know it's always gonna be bullish, I will definitely target this area then. And then the next is just to look for another buy trade to the upside because it's the stock market, it's the indices. Stock indices, it's always going to be bullish anyway. So that's exactly what I am trying to look for right now. But obviously, okay, in an inside, I'm currently looking for buy trade. The same on NAS 100. Okay, you can see the bullish momentum also rapidly resuming back into the price of NAS 100. Okay, which is Nasdaq, anyways. Okay, the best plan here is to look for a breakup of here. Okay, pull back and then maybe take it back to the upside. Okay, but if I'm ever gonna look for a sell trade, I think this one has to be carefully entered. Okay, because you can see the low is very close to the top right here. So it's still gonna be very at the bottom here. Pull back to retesting this zone, and then maybe I'm gonna target this area first because we have a very strong structure at this area. Okay, it's a very, 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 very strong structure right there. So maybe I will target this area first. And if it decided to break below, then of course this area won't be back to target. Okay. So that's that on NAS 100. I'm looking forward to see how this goes moving forward. Okay, I think that's for good. So that's the plan. And then we have just 30, almost the same thing. Okay, almost the same thing. However, we don't really have that much stop here. So I think we might end up seeing US 30 actually just going to the top. Okay, just seeing because it going to the retest this area, make it one, like two, and then maybe three. And that'll be all on my indices analysis. Okay. Let's talk about BTC for a minute. Okay, BTC seems to be finding it hard inside the zone. Okay, and that would be the zone which is at 6,200. Okay, this is $62,000, and right below, I mean, just slightly below, that should be, I think, $60,000. So all this zone, this and the entirety of this zone, this range bound is just 2K. Again, just $2,000 right there. So it seems to be ranging inside the zone. Okay, and I don't want to get into it. But if we get to see BTC above 62K zone, I guess we might find it retesting the 72 to $73,000 high. Okay, but if it happens to break below this 60,000 zone, we might get to see it maybe retesting the 50,000 zone that was retested a couple of weeks back. Okay, so that's my analysis on BTC for now. I think we should just wait. Okay, best we can do it for BTC right now is to be patient with it to see what exactly the plan is right here. Okay, what exactly the plan is. I think something really nice is coming on BTC. Something really nice is coming, but we just have to be patient to see what it is exactly. Okay, we've got to wait to see what exactly it is. But I think it's coming. It might be a very big jump, and it might be a bearish move. All right, maybe a very crazy bearish push to the downside. But with the Middle East drama and also the unstable economy globally, I think that would one way or another help BTC thrive. But I don't want to jump the gun like I used to say. So I would like to see what happens moving forward on the price of Bitcoin. So on that note, this is where I'll be stopping today. I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Subscribe, follow, and if you have any question, the comment section is there for you to ask any question you have. So I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye for now.